Jigget.
If you ever learn French, you'll know that the French can't count properly. They do okay on the small numbers, and then they go completely weird once they get above 60.
60,
And it's clear that they've lost it completely when they get to 80.
80,
There are two possible explanations for this. The more obvious one has to do with the slightly suggestive number.
60.
When a Frenchman reaches 69, being French, he gets completely distracted and forgets what should logically come next. Instead of assigning a nice separate number for 70, 80, and 90, he starts adding tens and multiples of 20, willy-nilly.
60,
60, 10.
80,
4 20s, and, the most egregious of all,
80,
4, 20, 10. The French are alone in this nonsense, even among other French speakers. Maybe it's just the Swiss being Swiss, but for French speakers in Switzerland, those numbers are as they should be.
70, ouétant, est, 90.
An alternative explanation for this counting irregularity is that French counting was influenced by sheep counting. Jigget is the number 20 in many sheep counting systems. There are a surprising number of such systems, some still in use. They work like this.
The shepherd he flocked through a narrow gate. He quiz the sheep one by one in group of 20, at a pass through. A pocket full of pebble, and an empty pocket. For every 20 sheep, a sheep a pebble from one, pocket to the other.
So sheep counting numbers only go up to 20. This kind of counting system was used in many places, in the British Isles, France and even America. These are the numbers used by one such system, from Swaledale.
Yann, Temps, Téfer, Méfait, Pipe, Ezer, César, Hacker, Conta, Dick, Yanadic, Tanadic, Téfradic, Méfradic, Vumfi, Yanabom, Tanabom, Téfrabom, Méfrabom, Gingit.
So, maybe, counting in 20s derives from sheep counting. Indeed, it may have been frustration with this weird counting system that drove the French to invent sensible decimal systems for everything else. This eluded the British for years.
British mas sûrement. Inch, fit, yard, chien, furlong, and, miles. British wide. Was, pound, clove, ton, hundredwide, and, ton. And British money. Farthing, penny, shilling, florin, krone, pound, and, guineas. Les Français, wow, invented the illogic 90. Invented the très logique metric system. Très facile, non.
Yes, the French invented the very logical metric system. They defined the meter as 1/10,000,000th of the distance from the equator to the North Pole through Paris. So now, when it comes to units of measure, Paris is the world reference point.
Paris is the measurement capital du monde, and les British are pathetic losers.